With Wuthering Waves about 10 days away from launch, I thought it would be pretty cool if I made this video. I wanted to talk about some ideas that I had, I guess, for different game modes and stuff that I think would work really well with the concept of the game for future patches and future releases and everything like that. So, in no particular order, the first one that I thought would be pretty neat would be like a kind of like a time trial boss fight. They could have leaderboards, doesn't matter. It actually would be pretty cool if they had leaderboards. But when you go in, all of the characters would be reduced to the same level, same stats, or something that would be fair. Everyone would have the exact same chance and stuff like that. It'd be like a challenge mode, something where you can take these characters in. People could try different team setups and stuff like that. They would have like a selection of echoes that we can choose from rather than using all of the stuff that we gained along the way. It would be like a separate mode where we could go in and just try our hand with our just true, like the skill true only for the game, and go in with that and challenge ourselves and compete against other people on a fair playing field. That way, if someone was pay to win or free to play, this mode would allow us to put our skill to the test rather than just hoping on getting summons and stuff like that as well. It would be something that would be a little bit different than a lot of games have done in the past. I think that it would be pretty cool and a nice challenge to set up as well. Another thing that I was thinking about was because this does have co-op implemented in it, is that we could see something in the future to where we get to like dive into like different dungeons and stuff like that, rather than just the overworld and the boss fights on the overworld. I think a pretty cool like instance style dungeons and stuff would make a really um different experience than just like the overworld kind of Genshin style or open world kind of Zelda style thing, where we could go in with two other players, two other like co-op players and stuff like that, and challenge in modes to where we're actually utilizing our characters in a way to where it's not just hack and slash and everything like that. We clear through everything, but we could have like puzzles within the dungeon. We could have like different events happen in the dungeons or time trials in the dungeons. And these things could unlock like costumes for characters or titles for characters or whatever, titles for like your account and stuff like that. Everything that I'm trying to think of, or everything that I've thought of in the mindset of having extra content, I think it would be pretty cool to do things in a way to where we're challenged more with the bare minimum of the characters. They could have their full kits unlocked or whatever you want to do, but just stat based without like the echoes attack, I guess, on top of them, and like portrait levels or duplicates and stuff like that as well. It would be a pretty interesting concept to have when going into a game like this. I'm excited for the longevity because right now, going forward, Kuro Games has been very open and communicating with the community on answering certain questions, changing certain things that we haven't liked so far, or things that we felt were like a hindrance to the game, like the story being one of them, which was changed, which is actually pretty damn wild. Like for a company to go in and just straight up like change part of the story, one is on the side of things is kind of terrifying because they didn't have like confidence in their story before, but it's okay too because it shows that they listen to the community and they're giving us what we want. Other different style things like this boss fight right here that we're seeing, these echoes and stuff like that, I feel like the shiny ecosystem could be implemented or used in a more I don't want to say like rewarding, because it's already rewarding getting a new cosmetic on something that we're going to be using already, but just in a deeper way, which I believe in the future they will. I don't know what it is that I'm wanting from it. If you guys have any ideas or stuff like that, please comment down below. This is a open discussion, really, is what I'm trying to get at here. But with something like that, I think that in the future, once we get more and more echoes added to the map, more and more echoes added to the game, and stuff like that, we could be looking at something pretty cool that does something similar to like almost like a Pokemon style thing where we can bring them specifically like into battle for like a fun game mode, just like a goofy side game mode. My reasoning for all these different things is that once we start going and we get through like the honeymoon phase of the game where our summons are drying up, our day-to-day grind is probably going to be very similar to other games to where we're just min-maxing stats on echoes and clearing out the map, getting everything unlocked. I think they can go in a direction to where the map has more replayability other than just min-maxing. I think that it can go in a direction to where we can actually have more fun with like the co-op setting of the game than just doing the same grind over with just someone else. But I'm not against what we have already. It's just that I'm hoping that there's more depth to it in the future. Right now, a lot of gotcha games, they have this insanely like insanely fun first 2 weeks or first month of the game, and then we kind of get corralled into this same mindset or this same gameplay, is where we're just waiting for the next character to come out. We're just min-maxing the characters that we have, and a lot of times we're not able to even invest in a lot of the characters to try different things. We get stuck pushing like the meta teams and stuff like that. The great thing about Wuthering Waves is that it doesn't require you, or at least I don't believe, I could be mistaken, but it doesn't require you to min-max characters to truly beat all of the content. Because it is a skilled based action game, it is left up to us to be able to progress through the game in a way where it's like you learn the fights like a Dark Souls or an Elden Ring game, and you progress because your skill is good rather than your character's good. Having a good character invested in them obviously will make the game easier, will allow you to progress maybe faster than other players and stuff like that on the same skill level as you. But truly, my idea for all these different game modes are going to be like on top of the already skill-based game that it is, and just adding more avenues for us to explore those skill-based and everything like that. Let me know what y'all think about this. Everything in totality, all the points and everything that I had like mentioned in here. I think there's some stuff that I probably was thinking about earlier I may have missed because I just completely forgot what I was thinking from earlier. I didn't write them down. It was kind of just off the top of the head at this point. But yeah, I'm really excited. We're 10 days away. I can't wait for this to come out. If you guys have any really cool ideas that you think would be amazing for the game in the future, please let me know down in the comments below. As always, if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, hit that bad boy. Get in here. We're going to be doing daily Wuthering Waves content and probably 3 to 4 videos a day when the game comes out, whether it be guides, whether it just be gameplay, boss challenges, and character challenges as well. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, and I'll see y'all in the next one.